and welcome or welcome back to House of Astralis. My name is Kayla, and I will be your cosmic guide today as we take a look into what's coming up for you for your Virgo season. As normal, I have an excerpt to read from. I have a free couple preview cards. I'm reading from the Ritual Planner workbook now for their Virgo season. Virgo season offers a sharp contrast to the vibrant energy of Leo that came before it. While Leo encouraged creativity and bold self expression, Virgo brings a more grounded focus on the practical aspects of life. This season reminds us of the importance of preparation, attention to detail, and the consequences of our actions as we move forward. It's a time to take charge of our daily responsibilities, tackling tasks with precision and care. Virgo season invites us to examine our surroundings, for areas in need of improvement, whether it's our personal space, our work environment, or even larger community concerns, encouraging us to make thoughtful adjustments for better overall functioning. And the tarot correspondence for Virgo season is the Hermit. The Hermit card symbolizes a retreat from the outside world to focus on your inner wisdom and truth. It encourages you to step away from the distractions of daily life and seek solitude, allowing for deep spiritual reflection and clarity. This is the card here in this deck. I'm using a different deck, but I really love the imagery here, and the guiding star and the Ouroboros or the Orphic egg, just lots of symbolism here, and it just shows us that we can go in within ourselves, and when we come back, it doesn't have to be so bleak, it doesn't have to be so cold, but you know that you've done the hard work. So to get us started, I have three different piles here, but these two are kind of the focus and the themes that may come up for you. I only intended one card here, but the cards decided we have to be a pair. And this third card here is for awakening your intuition, seeing maybe there's an exercise here. We don't know yet, but we'll get into that. And this is regarding that intuition. And the focus in this Oracle is 31, Galactic Federation of Light. Processing the energy of the world, unity is required to shift into higher dimensional frequencies. So I kind of like that the processing the energy here because that's exactly what the hermit is, right? We talked about going within, processing some things, and then coming out so that you can be more aligned to your alignment, I suppose, your path, or just whatever light you would like to attract. And there's this little I kind of see it as a cave. And so this is where the hermit's going. And then when the hermit, you come out, you have frequencies that are aligned to you that will be ready for you. It's like they're picking you up. What's the Mean Girls quote? It's like, get in, loser, you know? So they're here to pick you up after you've done all that hard work, and maybe you'll have somebody to talk to about that. You can process it that way for sure. And we have 14 approach and 31 descent. So literally descending into the cave, the hermit's cave. Oh my goodness, this mirrors it kind of so well. Just the lantern, the light, the descent here. He's already in the cave, but it's like how much further can you go? How much work can be done that you're comfortable with? Really ask yourself, what is it time now? Do you need to take a different approach than what you've been doing beforehand? It's time to really dig deep this season, perhaps, so that you can find those things that need to be fixed and need to be better organized. And like I was talking about with the approach, it's taking different ways of doing things. So if beforehand you were being avoidant and not really approaching things in the best aligned way, then now it's time to redo that. It's time to look at those things head on, descend, and finally work through it for your highest and best good. It's better to work through all of that than to sit on it, sit on it, sit on it, and never come out. It may be hard doing all the work, but it's harder just sitting on it and not doing any of the work. And This card, I paused for a second because I could have sworn I haven't used these cards in a minute. I think I just kept forgetting, honestly, but I could have sworn I've gotten this card beforehand for one of the messages. It's 39. Notice musical messages. Well-timed songs playing randomly when you walk into a room, browse in a store, or turn on the radio may not be random. Hearing a tune that holds special meaning for you or that reminds you of a departed loved one is synchronistic, intuitive guidance. Spirit conducts your sixth sense symphony. So, yeah, I guess just pay better attention with your ears, your clairaudience, and see what messages come on for you. Maybe even when you just simply click shuffle or play your playlist, what's the first song that comes up? And like I was talking about, when the radio randomly comes on, kind of just be paying attention to the music around you, any um, messages there that resonate, then just take them. Even if it doesn't, if you have to keep asking yourself, was it this? Was it this? Or was it that? Was it not that? Honestly, just my advice would be to just accept it, be grateful for it, and then move on, and maybe you'll get a deeper synchronicity there. Or either way, that's just training your brain, yourself, and allowing those synchronicities to happen more often. So let's get into the tarot. I'm using the Antique Anatomy Tarot, which of course will be linked in my bio down below, in the description, not the bio, in the description down below. To start us off, we have, where can I bring more organization into my life? I immediately got partnerships, working together with, if you have roommates or your partner in your house, just there needs to be more organization here. Um, Better ways to maybe share the load, better ways to organize dates, even, or time together, quality time together. So if you've been just so busy, it's really about taking time to organize your schedule, of course, as much as you can, but fitting in the things that matter the most to you. So if your partnerships matter to you, then you have to find time for these partnerships and these relationships of yours to bond, to grow. I like this. So one of them is a love tonic, the other one is a passion tincture. So with that, if you have to have structured time together, if that's the way it works for you, then at least you're getting that time in. But it's hard for things to blossom and to grow without love, without the passion there. So, really, if you've been feeling maybe disconnected a little bit, then this is your invitation to step up and make that time, make some quality time together. Okay, as I was putting it away, I heard acts of service, or more so figuring out your love language. So everybody has a different love language. If you're not getting your love in the language that you perceive is best for you, then you may not feel the love. And then that's where kind of some sticky situations can happen. So maybe just do a quick online test, figure out your love language, and embody that and how you like to give love. If it's acts of service, then do more for other people, or maybe asking for help if that's your love language, you would need help, and so on. There's, I think, five love languages, so definitely maybe just look into that. And it doesn't hurt to figure out what your love language is and how you perceive love, how you give and receive it. So, how can you improve your daily routines? We've got the Six of Wands. I'm seeing like a reward system. Kind of like I had this in probably like kindergarten. It was, if you do good, you get a star, right? So maybe for some of some of us who have trouble with focusing or getting tasks done and they want that reward, then give yourself a star chart. Every time you complete something, maybe give yourself a little victory clap. It could be a high five, a pat on your back, or if you need to see it visually, like physically do it, do a little sticker chart. It doesn't have to be crazy. Just give yourself a sticker every day, or for every routine that you do or thing you accomplish. And if this helps you because you're being rewarded and recognized for it, obviously make sure to tell yourself good job as well. And this even ties back into the love languages of if you need words of, is it affirmation or words of something, then you need to communicate that with the people around you. Say, hey, if I do a good job, please tell me. If you notice me do something good, tell me. And honestly, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I think there's even an app that I tried to use with some of my old roommates of doing like chores or whatever, and the people it recognizes you for how much you do, and so it like tallies up, oh, Kayla did this, you did this, and it can maybe cause some competition, hopefully healthy competition here, because if someone sees that, oh, I can be rewarded, I can be told that I'm a good boy. Then maybe they're more willing to do that. So just making sure to fit some recognition and praise into the things you may not want to do, like dishes, but they have to get done. So give yourself a pat on the back for all the hard work that you do. What area of self-care needs your attention? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. I got that if you're spending too much money in the name of self-care or it's just a one thing here, it kind of adds up. So making sure to rein back in a little bit and really just get more strict on what you're spending frivolous money on because all of that adds up. So if that's your self-care time, maybe be more mindful of the self-care that you're buying and contributing to because this is important. And we could even go to the nature aspect on the other coin, on the other head of the coin, making sure to take that time to really go out in nature and honestly ground. I'm getting grounding. I can see my friend. She walks at the park or she's in the park touching grass on her lunch breaks, and I'm just immediately kind of seeing this whole visualization here. And she's a Taurus, so this fits very much. So if you need to take some self-care to ground, do that. And again, not be spending so much money for the sake of self-care, for the sake of a habit that could potentially go too far. So making sure to kind of rein in a little bit and take care of that for yourself so it doesn't get all over the place. What task can you tackle with precision? Ooh, we've got the two coins, so another two here. And of course, in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, it kind of shows the person balancing, doing a balancing act, essentially, kind of maybe being all over the place. So with that, I'm seeing kind of like a scale, weigh your options, which one is most important to get done sooner, and which one can you kind of leave not on the back burner, but can you take your a little bit more time getting to. Sometimes it's writing out a list everything you need done, or most that you need done, and then determining, okay, what is long term, what is short term, what's going to take the longest, what's most important, however you need to organize it, but making sure to tackle that, right? You have to tackle all your tasks, and if it's just overwhelming, then you may go into a paralyzation mode and just freeze, not do anything, and then nothing gets accomplished. So you can at least figure out what needs to be done and then determine which one maybe you'd rather do first, and then you can get do the stars, put a star every time, and then if it's a hard task, then give yourself two stars. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Who's policing it? Nobody but yourself. So making sure to balance without getting overwhelmed, without freezing, because these have to get done and you can do it. I have faith in you. I have faith. Oh, and yes, this is of course money. So going back to the Queen of Coins where we are talking about not spending too much, this is where it can tip, a little too far in overspending and overindulgence rather than self-care. So making sure to keep things in check and balance where they can be. How can you align your actions with your goals? This one I'm saying I'm feeling and seeing literally just taking action and going for it. Have that willpower to complete your goals. Have the willpower to say, you know what, I'm tired of living this way, or I'm tired of not reaching my goals. I have to go for it, so I'm gonna go for it. It's kind of just having that drive and motivation to get there. And of course, sometimes there may be some obstacles in the way. Sometimes it may just feel so hard to get through it, but having your willpower, your solar plexus being unlocked, open, charge, it'll help you more to continue to go for it with that drive and not feeling like you can't do it, because you can do it. You just have to move. You have to move it. You have to move the chariot. And some of that is co-creation and work meeting spirit divine time even halfway so that you can accomplish what you need to. You don't have to do it all alone, but you have to have that mindset and that willingness to go for it and go forward. You have to be willing to move. You have to be willing to change things. What small changes can you make to improve your environment? Hmm, yeah, mindset, right? If having a new outlook on life, new ideas on how to do something. Honestly, I feel so just elated about the star, the sticker chart thing. I don't know. I'm just feeling like, yeah, that's amazing. So it's like a brand new idea, a new way of doing something, new systems here. So if before you felt like it was hard to do things, well, kind of change your mindset where you can. And it doesn't mean spiritually bypassing things and acting like it's not hard, but it's being willing to have more willpower and go for it rather than letting your mind control you, letting the thoughts control your outcome in a way. I'm seeing a tug of war between the brain and how we like to rationalize things too much. So, mindfulness techniques, there's even like brain reprogramming stuff. I'm not too familiar, but it can be literally like psychology, it can be subliminals, finding new ideas and new ways to make your routine, your life, your whatever work for you so that you can continue to go forward and continue to live the best life that you can, essentially. And it's always hard. I think I've said change your mindset, and that's really hard, especially with certain things that are ingrained in us. But we go back to that willpower. You have to want to do this. And I guess it's more than want, but it's the willingness to actually go for it. And I think going back to where was it? I think it was the tasks here. Sometimes it feels daunting and you just want to freeze, but you have to just maybe go for a walk. Go for a walk in nature and just get your mind doing something else so it's not stuck in that freeze mode. So it's getting it, I don't know if distracted is the right word, but getting it thinking about something else. And then, okay, you're already moving. Okay, I'm already enriched mentally. So now I can go ahead and get the things done that I wanted to. We have the Queen of Swords, of Blades at the bottom of the deck. So she doesn't take bullshit, right? Oops, I don't know if I could say that word, but she doesn't take anything and she doesn't have a problem cutting out the things that aren't serving her. Alrighty, and I was about to finish up, but I heard one more, please. Someone wants another step, another guiding tool for their intuition. So we've got 13, cultivate energy awareness. Improving your intuition requires understanding energy, its power, its proximity, its nuances, and its importance. Notice energy, your own, the energy of other individuals and groups, the energy of situations and opportunities, the energy of physical spaces, and the fluctuations in world energy. Name and describe types of energy you encounter. Ooh, I kind of love that because that's going off the Queen of Coins and the nature, right? If you ground, you can really connect with that energy here and notice it. Notice when you feel off balance. Notice when you feel sluggish and maybe even a little bit frozen so that you can name it and then get out of that cycle and do something else that will help you. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you have a fantastic Virgo season ahead of you. I hope it's very organizing, and I hope you can really get some things done. Leo season is over. Unfortunately, I want to say, but the end of year is approaching very fast. It's already almost September, which is kind of nuts. But with that being said, of course, please again subscribe, comment, like, share if any of this resonates. I love just the conversation back and forth, and maybe if you even return after Virgo season and be like, "Hey, this hit for me. This happened." I'm sure my friend will see this because this is her right now at work on her lunch break. So definitely do that for me, and I can't wait to read for you again next time. I will see you very soon. Bye.